Notification. Now broadcasting.
From 41 Seaver Way, welcome to the home of the New York Mets. This is Citi Field. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks.
Maya, when you get a chance, take me 2 steaks out and put them on a plate so it can dry. So it can kind of dry. It's pressure steak.
And taking the ball for the Mets, Nolan McClain. How about a report on him?
You heard me or you sleep?
The primary pitch is an outstanding sinker. It's hard to pick up out of the hand, but in the last few feet really has arm side movement. Tough pitch for hitters to get the barrel of the bat on.
Ready for baseball here in New York. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte.
Hey, it's Gray. Remember me?
What's up, Gray?
And that one hit 97 on the
I have been playing MLB The Show 26 since it came out.
How you like it? Yeah, I remember you. How you like the game?
So many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
It's okay.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield.
Not
Did you
much
notice-
has canned.
Did you notice they don't have a strike zone? The hot and
A
cold
swing
zone?
like that can help you come out of the
don't
struggle.
have
We
hot
saw
cold
the numbers
zones
coming
again.
into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
3.
Corbin Carroll in the box now.
Happy Thursday, hey everybody.
What's up, Dan?
It's BC Abs.
Fouled off. He was late.
Yeah, I saw that. I like that. That's pretty cool. I just missed the strike zone. The hot
Yeah,
and
that's
cold zone.
downstairs. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Up the middle. And base hit. Lead runner to second. So 2 on and nobody out. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Geraldo Perdomo.
I turned it off so I could see the strike one.
Oh, yeah?
Hit on the ground to short. Lindor. On to Simeon. No!
Damn, I didn't get it.
Safe.
I get it. Did I
Tough
get
play
it?
right there. Didn't really have
Oh,
enough time to set
shit.
his feet and make a strong, accurate
I thought
throw.
I
Had
got
to
it.
rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Gabriel Moreno up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. A swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
In the dirt. Kicks away from the catcher.
I play as the Braves in my franchise.
Yeah.
1 and 1 out. You're just
I haven't
hoping
started
you
my
can get a double
franchise
play
yet.
ball
I
to
normally
get
wait
yourself
after the
out of
trade
inning,
deadline
but
to start my
now
franchise.
You've really got some work to do.
I'm gonna
Need a
put
big
hard-
strikeout here.
And they're all loaded up.
Damn. I like the Rouses to be. I like to play with the.
So now
With the
it's
regular
going
Rouses
Arenado.
after the trade.
Gold opportunity right here.
I like the authentic Rouses. Oh, that's low. So I wait for the trade deadline to pass.
Okay.
The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2. And downstairs.
Do you do that every time?
On the ground, right side. Lindor, that's one. What a double play that
You want to have a play?
was.
Yeah, I do it every time. Every year I do that. Every year I do it.
Job by the defense to turn that one and
I
get
do it on
this jam.
2K, NBA 2K as well. And Madden.
Back here in Queens, and getting the start for Arizona, Ryan Nelson. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Nice.
Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against it.
Hard hit, right side. One pitch and one out. Bo Bichette up to the dish.
Third baseman, Bo Bichette.
Why did I chase that?
Here comes the 0-1. That one hammered, but pulled foul. The 0-2. On a line. Makes the grab on the run. 2 down. 2 out, space is empty. Now it's going to be Jorge Polanco. Swings and misses, and that is strike 1.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Polanco hanging in there. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back here at Citi Field, top of the second, Ildemaro Vargas stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Outside, that's a ball.
There's a strike. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Now it's the rookie first baseman. Good power, not great in the OBP department.
Aye.
And it's even up. Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Spook, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
Tim Tawa in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swings through that one.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Got him. Dave Lawrence rings him up. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for New York, Luis Robert Jr. That one fouled off. Yo, 1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Brett Beatty. Robert on the go. In the air to left center. Tawa has a beat on it. He makes the grab. The relay throw. Tries to get back and save. 1 out man at first. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. Quick toss to first.
No, he's
Robert
safe.
dives back in.
Ball, that's in.
Second inning here, no score. Runner takes off. Next offering is fouled back. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Got him swinging.
No, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Now it's Marcus Semien. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And now the 0-1. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Brings it in for the third. Back here in Queens, all set for the start of the inning. Jorge Barrosa stands in now for the Diamondbacks. This one ripped, but foul to the right.
Ball.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. This one in the air right field. And he can't make the play. And he's going to get to second with nobody out. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Ketel Marte up to the plate. And a foul ball. Man at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Definitely not a partay for Ketel Marte.
You know, varying speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location. But the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Top of the third, no score. Out towards left center. That's out number 2. So up next, Geraldo Perdomo. Into center. Makes a mess of this one. It gets down. In comes the first run of the game as the Diamondbacks take the lead. So 2 down. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. In there at the knees. Strike 1. And it finds its way through for a hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Arenado in the box now. Takes strike 1. And the next pitch is way outside. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Over to first. They limit the damage here. So 1 run in the inning on this base. As we go to the last of the third. And stepping in for New York, Carson Bench. Nelson back to work. Hard grounder into the outfield for a no. And the tying run is on base. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Line to right, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. 0 for 1 so far. Fought off foul. Now the 0-1. On the ground to short, could be 2. Flips to second. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Dbacks gets a chance to hit. He's 0 for 1. Line drive. That's a base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single. We're tied at 1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. 2 outs, runner on first. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. On the ground, right side, into the outfield, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Luis Robert now. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Inside, ball 1. That's a ball.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Settles underneath it. And that will end the inning. Back here at Citi Field. Start of the 4th. Ildemaro Vargas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swing and a ground ball. Semien toss over to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. And here's the first baseman.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And ball 1. Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
2 down, nobody on. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And that is that. Bottom of the 4th, and stepping in for New York, Brett Beatty. Swings through that one for strike 1. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Oh, he brought it back. And now it's Mark Vientos. He's 0 for 1. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Out number 2. Here is Marcus Semien. And that one hammered, carrying well, and brings it in at the wall. Back here in Queens, we go to the top of the 5th. Jorge Barrosa stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Yeah.
Up the middle. Lindor fires to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Ketel Marte, the next to hit. And that one fouled off. Foul ball there. And the 0-2. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Simeon under this one. And that quickly 2 away. This is Corbin Carroll, 1 for 2.
That's outside.
He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Carson Benj. Liner snagged at first. 1 pitch and 1 out. So up next for New York, Francisco Alvarez. Single to right in his first trip. And a swing and a miss there.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Really aggressive at the plate in that at bat, Singy. He was hacking at all of them.
Yeah, and he chased all 3 of the pitches, Boog, and that's not a bat you feel good about as a hitter, but I think we have to give some credit to the guy out there on the mound. Clearly those offerings had some serious deception to him.
That one ripped, but foul. All tied up, last half of inning number 5. Popped up. Moreno moving under it. And the inning is over. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far.
Question 1 is
Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Geraldo Perdomo.
There's the strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. 0-2 now. Got him. 1 away.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Next to hit, Gabriel Moreno. That's out to center field. Robert takes it in for the out. 2 away down. Here's Nolan Arenado. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Brings it in. And that is that. Nothing. Back here at Citi Field. And stepping in for New York, Bo Bichette.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
First pitch, and he has to get out of the way. This one in the air center field. Barosa gets under it. Takes it in for the out. Jorge Polanco up now for the Mets. Rips that one to right. Stretches out and hauls it in. So here's Robert now. And that one lifted in the air center field. Barosa under it. And that ends the inning. Back here in Queens, top of inning number 7, Ildemaro Vargas stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Ball 1.
Down and away for ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Got him swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire bat until that put-away pitch, and it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden the pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
And now the first baseman. On the ground to the left, Lindor. The throw to first, and 2 away to start the 7th. Now up next for Arizona, Tim Tawa. Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Ripped, but it curls foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Outside with a breaking ball. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. Just missed.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Struck him out without a swing. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strike. Set for the last half of the 7th, and stepping in for New York, Brett Beatty. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. The 0-1.
Hey!
Swing and a miss. The high heat too much on that one.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. See you later.
Yes, we needed that. Yes.
In the 7th, it's 2-1.
Nothing better than hitting a home run to put your team out in front.
Pitching change here. Kevin Ginkel.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Stepping in, Marcus.
Oh my God, yes.
This one drilled.
Yes.
Center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. One down. And up next for New York, Carson Benj. Hit hard. Base
Yes.
hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. On the ground. Nice stop. Flips it. There's one. Double play.
Man.
What a twin killing to end the inning. But 2 round trippers in. Back here at Citi Field. Ready to begin the 8th. Jorge Barrosa getting ready to hit. And he lays down a bunt. He's safe. On with a bunt single. Here's Ketel Marte. 1 for 3. And fouled off.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like...
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Nolan. Richard Lovelady taking over on the mound.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
The tying run at the plate. Outside corner, got him looking. Marte wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and that one was indeed a strike. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Next to hit for Arizona, Corbin Carroll. On the corner for a strike.
Ball 1.
Here's a high chopper.
What the
Base
fuck?
hit into
Oh
the
my
outfield.
God.
The run comes in
Oh
from
my
second.
God, that was
It's
some
an
bullshit.
RBI single,
That was some bullshit.
and now they trail by 1.
That's some bullshit.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Safe at second, and that
Damn,
was not
that's
close.
the ball, man. Fuck.
And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That's
Damn, they don't
Base
took the
hit.
lead.
Coming
Fuck.
home. He scores to tie it
Damn.
up.
Fuck.
Huge at bat to bring home the tying run at this point in the game. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Moreno, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Bichette. There's one. On to first, double play. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Francisco Lindor. Swinging a foul out of play. In the air of the infield, Perdomo in position. Takes it in for the out. Now the number 2 hitter, Bo Bichette, known for his late inning heroics. This one in the air, center field. And there's 2 down. Manager out of the dugout. Righty reliever out of the pen, Ryan Thompson. He's been so good against lefties. Polanco stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
And that one is lifted in the air. Barrosa moving under this one. And that is the inning. Back here in Queens. All set to start the 9th in this one. Nolan Arenado stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Check swing, and he went. Arenado in an 0-2 hole. a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Vargas, batting with one down, takes a strike. All tied up here at the top of the ninth. Fights it off. You'll see another. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little over.
This one chopped up the middle. Sends it to first, and that's the 3rd out. Bottom 9, and they've got a chance at a walk-off in this tie game. And stepping in for New York, Luis Robert Jr. Ground ball left side. Arenado to first in time, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th. So up next for New York, Brett Beatty. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one fouled off. Comes up empty. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Paul Sewald, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Clark getting cranked up as well. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first, heading for 2. And the winning run is on with a 1-out double.
There you go. Winning run is aboard with 1 down. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Next to hit, Mark Vientos. He's already homered here in this one. And it stays fair. Throw comes in quickly, and the winning run at 3rd now with only 1 gone. And now Marcus Semien steps up in a big spot. He's already homered in this game. Tap foul at the plate. Two on, 1 out. Out to short, Perdomo. Off balance feed, there's 1. Double play, and we're headed to extra.
Damn.
Back here at Citi Field. On to extra innings. Tim Tawa stands in now, and that's a fair ball. Headed for the plate.
Damn.
He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they've got the lead in extra innings. Barroso stands in now and watches strike 1. Runner on the go. Pitch is high. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams.
Takes a tumble and hangs on. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to 3rd with 1 away. Big at bat coming.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners if they come home with the baseball.
On the ground to 3rd. In plenty of time to first, and there's 2 away. Now Corbin Carroll to the dish for a big at bat. The 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 2 outs and a runner at 3rd. Here in the top half of the 10th. Got him looking. Good job of damage control right there.
For Arizona.
Back here in Queens. On to the bottom of the 10th. Carson Benj up now for the Mets. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at 3rd with 1 out. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez.
They got the number 9 hole hitter right here, looking to do whatever he can to get on base, turn this lineup over so the best hitters in this lineup have a chance to tie up the ball game or maybe even walk it off.
The Mets with the winning run at the plate. And the home team trying to pull it out. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. In comes the run from third. It's an RBI single, and again, we are tied. Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. First offering way inside, almost got him. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Bo Bichette. And that one fouled off. Tied at 4. Ripped to right. Reaching for it and brings it in. We're in.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Ball 1.
Tied at 4. And a 1-1. Just missed.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Bench should have this one. He's got it. 1 up, 1 down. Go ahead run on base. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. In the air, right field, 2 down. Here's Nolan Arenado. And a big swing and a miss. That one lifted to left. Bench settles under it. Brings it in. And that's the 3rd out. All set for the bottom of the 11th. So now here's the Mets DH, Jorge Polanco. Popped up to the left into foul ground.
Dang.
Makes the catch up against the wall in foul territory. And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert.
Center fielder, Luis Robert Jr.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Gets a piece and stays alive. The Mets with the winning run standing at second here in extra innings. A little bit high. 2-2.
That's a really good take.
Got him swinging for the K. Torey Lovullo is out of the. So they bring on the veteran, Taylor Clark. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. 1 for 4 with a double. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. Out of here. Walking.
Walk on. Yes. Game over. Walk on. Walk on. Game over. That was a hell of a game, too. Let's go.
extra innings, it seems like every guy is trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all heading home.
And this one ends with a final score.
Diamondbacks 40 at bats, 4 runs, 8 hits, 4 RBIs, 1 walk, 12 Ks, 2 stolen bases. Very much. I like this. Use 5 pitches for the loss. Mets, that's us. 41 at bats, 8 runs. We had 12 hits, 6 RBIs, 1 walks, 5 Ks, 1 double, and 3 home runs, 1 error. We use 3 hits for the win.